reaction videos don't stop here on The Lead, so let's get it going. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time, and you're never going to find anybody with more passion about your favorite Houston sports teams than this guy right here. Astros, Rockets, Texans, I try to do it all, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 12,000 subscribers, under 200 away from 11K. Again, super appreciative of every single one of y'all, man. Go ahead and do y'all's thing. Hit that bell for the notice to turn on. Y'all don't want to miss any of this, man. We got Richard Sherman coming out talking about the Azeez Al-Shaair situation, fiasco, exaggeration, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, this is going to be a fun convo because Richard Sherman, by the way, I had a tweet just a few days ago that, as we say, went viral. 2 million view tweet. Shout out to me. Didn't expect it to go that viral. I was expecting maybe 300 to 500,000 views. And I say that so nonchalantly, but yeah, I expected that much. I did not expect 2 million, and I did not expect Richard Sherman to quote tweet it. And Richard Sherman fully agreed with me about the hypocrisy of John Runyon being the decision maker in regards to Azeez Al-Shaair's suspension, and how funny it is that John Runyon was also one of the dirtiest players in the NFL, voted by the players. Like, we got to put that caveat in there. Even the players knew this motherfucker was dirty as shit. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. Richard Sherman, it's a good clip here. It's really good content. He's just a must-watch person. Whether or not you agree or disagree, he just has must-watch content. He's very, how can you say, opinionated, similar to what I was talking about with Mark Schlereth. There's just something about Richard Sherman. He's always been that way with the media. He's never really liked the NFL, even though he kind of works for them. He works for Amazon Prime. But yeah, I just enjoy all of his content. Like Cam Newton, I'm not the biggest Cam Newton fan, but I enjoy every single video of his. I will watch it because it's entertaining and he's very good at what he does. So let's get into it, man. The Richard Sherman podcast here.
Well, first off, thankful that Trevor is okay. That's the first thing. But Azeez is a really, really good guy. A pure football player as I've ever known. And, when people start to get to a space where they're calling guys dirty and acting like he intended to hurt somebody, like, get the F. We can hurt people in this game. Understand that. Understand that, please, fans. If we want to hurt people, they will be hurt. And it's not a sliding quarterback. You don't have to hit a sliding quarterback. We can get to them if we want to. We can hurt people. That's not why anybody plays, and you get bad karma. You get bad juju. You did not make it all the way to the National Football League by trying to injure people. You don't understand how fast this game is. You're slow-mowing things down and being like, oh, look when he started his slide. I don't know when he's starting his slide. 5-10 years ago, it wouldn't have been a flag at all. It would have been, hey, start your slide earlier.
See, and these are the same resentments that he is having, like Mark Schlereth. Make sure that turns off. Mark Schlereth says the same thing. He said he slid late. Richard Sherman is saying slide earlier. Really, what they're saying is make the decision sooner. Make that decision sooner, because when you get thrown into this situation, now it becomes two parties at fault here. It becomes the quarterback and the defensive person. Both guys have to make the decision, right? And if the linebacker sees that you are not sliding, well then, buddy, I got to commit at some point into knocking you out. And especially when there's a quarterback, I'm sorry, this is football. No, I'm not sorry. I don't apologize for that shit. This football, man, when you see the quarterbacks running, you're always taught, hey, take a lick, like, hey, take them out, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I know that has negative connotation to it, but it means lay the hit when the quarterback is running. You make sure he don't run out the pocket. You make sure he feels this defense. Like, that's exactly what you want. And Azeez Al-Shaair, I thought, did a fantastic job of what he's tasked of doing. This is my blades of grass, and you ain't going to enter it no more than how many yards I want you to enter. You don't want to get the first down, and you better not run my way. And that is something Richard Sherman highlights here, that NFL players, if they want to hurt people, they can hurt people. Look, these are some of the best athletes in the world playing football, and We've seen some crazy things. We just this year alone, we saw Saquon Barkley decide, hey, I'm gonna hurdle somebody, but backwards. And he did it successfully. Like, that is crazy. So, yes, NFL players can hurt people. All right. They can hurt other teammates, but that's not why they play the game. Richard Sherman discusses Aziz's character, that he is not the guy that the NFL wants to paint him as. He is not a villain that the NFL wants to paint him as. But in regards to that Instagram post, if that's how you want to feel, if that's how you are taking this, then fuck it. I will be your villain. And I don't mind embracing the hate, because as a Houstonian, all of us know, if you're rocking with the Astros, Rockets, and Texans, a lot of y'all are, the majority of y'all are. And for the people that aren't, hey, I appreciate you being a Texans fan, but fuck the Spurs. I appreciate you being an Astros fan, but fuck the Cowboys. I appreciate you being a Rockets fan, but fuck the Cowboys. The Houstonians know this. This is not unfamiliar. We've been hated on when it was the Houston Astros, when it was the James Harden Rockets. Like, the hate for Houston is not unfamiliar, and it goes further than that. So, yeah, man, embrace the hate. Let's get it going. I don't mind being a villain. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.